go live. There it is.
Hey, Husker boy. You're always one of those
What is
first.
going on? I know y'all got lucky. We've been live 3 days in a row, but there's only so much you can do in this little bitty tiny house.
Brandon gets bored.
I get bored.
And when he gets bored, he talks.
I know.
And I tell him talk to other people besides me.
I think this is a record 3 nights in a row. I'm sorry. It's super, super cold outside. I think it's like 10 degrees. We've been out in it all day, and we've been trying to stay in here, but we've had so much going on outside. But
hey, Pierce.
Thought we'd hop on to go live again.
Kevin says, talk to us.
I am a talking.
So we're try this again. Kevin.
And that's the deal. We're trying to make up from the first night and then last night.
He's trying to make up.
Yeah, because last night we tried to fix the internet, and that was the deal. It was fuzzy. So I was like, well, I'm going to go ahead and turn it off and let it reset, and then maybe it'll come back right. Well, it taught me to turn it off. It just didn't come back on.
Amy, yes, you can email me. Probably do eddyfamilyfarm@gmail.com. You can do that one or do, what's mine? Life on the Eddy Family Farm? No, it's Life on the Family Farm. Or something.
Eddy Farm.
Yeah. Something. I don't know why we did it like that. I think because we wasn't able to do my normal one. But yeah, Life on the Eddy Farm.
Kevin said it's crystal clear. Yeah, we're just got to make up some time. We didn't have all of our quality time with y'all in 2 nights.
And the wind was horrific yesterday. Today, it was a little bit windy, but not near as bad. This is not a mirror.
I know, but I got to make sure this is... There we go. I'm good now.
Let me show you how I used to wear my hats.
No.
I used to wear them sideways. Sideways and up.
Good deal. I'm glad it's not blurry.
Wind chill is negative 18 degrees here in Wisconsin.
Wow. I think it's cold all over coming across. There's -2. That is crazy. Ricardo, how are you?
Do we have snow yet?
No.
We had some flurries. Some very small, flurries during my video today. The temperature... Oh, it says cold weather. It doesn't even say in degrees. It doesn't even say.
It's so cold outside.
Let's see. It is 9 degrees. I guess under 10 because last night I think it was 14.
Yeah, it was like right now, this morning we woke up and our water was froze again. So the 2 heat lamps is not cutting it. So right now I have a what's it called? Some kind of blower torch under there. It's a
heater.
It's a heater. It's about that tall. It's got a round dome deal, and heat comes out the end of it. So we have it at the edge of the building right now. It's got all the water unthawed, but we're just going to let it just stay warm under there because obviously the heat lamps is not working.
Yeah. Well, one thing too is I'm having to my boots, my cowboy boots. The reason I've been wearing these Brooks every day in my videos is 1, they're comfortable and I need to wear them. But 2 is because my cowboy boots, the ones I can just slip on and go in the mud and stuff, they've been outside. So they've been outside in the rain. I couldn't find them for the longest time, and I found them up against the tiny house behind pallet. Behind a pallet. And they had water soaked in them. So Brandon, I told him to bring them inside so I can clean them up and stuff. And there wasn't no wearing them today because they were
full of water.
This far, full of ice. They were this far from the top, all ice. So that's what I'm doing in the bathtub or in the shower right now. Is I was pouring hot water in them.
Now we don't actually use this heat blower while we're asleep.
No.
This is only while we're awake. because it could start a fire. I mean, anything could start a fire, but that's more capable of starting one. I seen somebody say something about heat bows. Yes, we have water heaters, and I guess we filmed today with Steph, and I thought I talked about it in the video, but I guess the audio wasn't very good, so Steph cut it out. So everybody's like, get water heaters, and I'm like, well, I don't guess you watched the whole video, but we do have them. We're just out of extension cords. So I went down, got some extension cords, and now I've got those heaters in the water now. So I'm going to put out a couple more tomorrow, but I'll put out one this evening. The goats with the babies are doing good.
Yeah, Melba says she just uses hers till the water starts flowing. And then someone said, it might have been her, said they call them salamander where they live.
What?
Those heaters.
Oh, really?
Salamanders. Let me get back on here so I can follow along.
It's the holiday.
It's the holiday. Oh, look, I'm a standard moderator for this channel.
Well, good deal.
I hope so.
Hey, Tommy, how are you? Stay safe as well. 13 degrees here in Michigan. Yeah, it's cold all over.
Are you letting one faucet drip slow?
Yes.
The dripping water flow will help stop the freezing. Yes and no. So I guess Braylee got up for a drink last night, and my guess she's the only person that got up during the night. So my guess is when she turned the water off, she turned it completely off.
So we, as y'all seen in the video, we put the puppies inside that little tote where the heat lamp is, and went back out there 35 minutes later, and we caught Mama bringing them out. So Mama does not want them in that tote. Mama took them and put them right back where she had them. And last time when we moved her and put her in the barn, she tried to take the puppies and hide them from us. So, she's a good mama. We're going to let her do what she thinks and leave that opportunity there for the heater. So, yeah.
But like I've always said, Dixie, she knows best. She's a really good mama. Neil said, standard moderator. There's nothing standard about you, Steph. Your standards are too high. That's right.
State emergency in Kentucky. Yeah, it's cold here. Good evening from Canada.
Dude, Deborah up there. Oh,
where'd it go?
Right there.
Deborah?
It's cold everywhere. You just need to do the best you can to keep warm. Finally got up to 5 degrees today in Washington. I'm stripping the interior out of a motorhome to move onto my land, but had to stop. I couldn't get it warm enough to do anything. That's the same with our camper. Like, we don't use there's no power to it right now because we don't use it at all. But we'll go in there for like extra jackets. His green jacket's been in there since we moved out, and a few others. And yeah,
I'm surprised people hasn't started saying things about me wearing the blue hoodie all the time. But I love that hoodie. I love that color.
And the green one.
Yeah.
These are the warmest. They're the warmest jackets. I will say pay the extra and get one from Tractor Supply. I just noticed I just pulled your string out of your other hoodie.
Well, I noticed that earlier.
It's right here. Let me get it. It's going to bug me. I'm looking at it the whole time on the screen.
Yeah. No, we're not going to move the puppies because last time we almost lost them for good. So that heated areas down there, if she wants to put them in it, and I know she's got so many hateful comments today over the dogs and how's not caring for them, and it's just crazy. But we know what happened last time.
Hoodies are the only way to go. Yeah, that is true. Which I did buy me a jacket today, this one back here, because it was warm and fuzzy, and I've actually borrowed Marie's jacket. Sometimes we'll be down there and I'll start freezing to death, and I actually have this same exact jacket right behind this wall on my dresser. It's folded and everything, washed and ready to go back to its home, but I just never seem to take it down there.
Yeah.
Sitting here drinking cocoa. I'm sitting here drinking blue raspberry Kool-Aid.
Ricardo, 51 here in Northern California, praying for everyone on the East Coast and Midwest. Stay safe. Make sure you help your neighbor if they're okay, especially if they're elderly folks. Yes, I would agree with that 100%. And Marie and William has offered us a place to stay up there if it does get too bad down here, but we're doing good. We're staying heated in here, and that's the main part.
Barbara said if you turn the heat lamps off in the hut, she'll actually leave them in there.
Well, they are off now, so hopefully she'll put them in there.
Yeah. Seth put a knot on the ends of the drawstrings of the hoodie. That's what I actually did with the other ones, but while we was live, I figured I'm not going to go over here and try to choke them out, to put a knot in it.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming our way in Virginia. We will survive. People need to, yes, have common sense. You're 100%.
Brandon, they are your dogs, and you know what works best. Dixie knows what to do. Love y'all.
Yes, I love hoodies, Kevin. Hope you're staying warm. Going to get 13 tonight. My goodness. I know it's going to get 6 degrees here.
Yep.
Yeah,
tonight's supposed to be the coldest, and then it's going to start getting up, and like in a few days, it's supposed to be back in the 50s.
Yeah, hopefully I'm ready for it to get, when it gets in the 40s and 50s, we're going to feel like it's hot outside.
Yeah.
So, but by the way, guys, we hit 70,000 subscribers this morning. So thank y'all for all the help. It's an amazing feeling. Hello, Brendan, Stephanie, Joe, and Brittany Jimmers. How you say that?
Jimenez.
Stay warm and the animals. We will definitely do that from Texas.
I just need 47 more.
47 more.
I did a good thing today and snow blowed 3 driveways out today.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. I'm glad we don't get that much snow or ice or anything. You got that. I was thinking, you don't have your actual blowtorch anymore, do you?
No.
Remember it was a big one, you know?
No, it quit.
I think it was Kevin with Hidden Heights. I think I seen him doing that instead of breaking the ice. He was melting the ice. I was like, that's a pretty good idea. But you'd be out there for a good minute. Now, I guess we could hold this dude up, this heater, but that's kind of heavy.
Well, we got the big heater in here now.
No, I was talking about for the breaking the ice. You got that tiny house, well insulated. You should be okay. Could do with something on the door, though. Yeah, we're still trying to figure out that part. I think the cold kind of hit us because there's a lot more to do when it's cold outside because, one, breaking ice, and then just making sure that all the kids and everything outside are doing good. But
how we're doing everything is really priority-wise.
Yeah. And it stays warm enough in here without doing the door that we have to do the stuff outside first, which opening that door kind of cooled it off in here.
It did.
Which is good though, because that's all the water in there.
Some of the comments were downright mean. One sounding like they were going to get the yes. It's so crazy. And I mean, I don't understand some people. I don't know if I don't know. It's crazy.
Hey, Ed.
What's going on, buddy?
The whole U.S. is dealing with unusual temps. We all know what's best for our homes. Close curtains, open tabs, keep generators outside. If using charge devices for power outages, solar lights are a perk.
Yes, they are.
Yep.
Well, no, the new house will not have a fireplace at the beginning, but after a year, we may end up installing one.
Yeah, we can do modifications.
Yeah.
And we can do pretty much what we want to after a year. I guess they just want that year to make sure you're actually going to live in it for that long. I don't know.
We are in central Oklahoma. I've subscribed on 3 of my accounts. Well, thank you. We greatly appreciate that.
Brandon, is there a law about leaving dogs in a car?
It is in extreme heat. In extreme heat, there is it's a basically can go into animal cruelty.
When I saw Brandon breaking the ice, I thought of a cordless percussion drill with a large chisel bit.
Yeah. In which we was going to put the heaters out first thing this morning, but we was giving Dixie a chance to get in the little house, but I guess she doesn't want it. But even though once we took the light out, she still took the babies out, but I'm going to leave that light most likely still going because it does send out a heat from that little hole, so they do get a little bit.
Yeah, so we turn it off during the day. Not right now when it's freezing, but when it was kind of a little bit warmish during the day or whatever, we would turn it off, and then night times, and it's especially when we do that. There is the worst part of the freezing weather is keeping waters for the livestock.
Yes. So like the pond is, it's been freezing, which we're going to end up having to, most likely I'm going to take the barbed wire down on one end so I can get the tractor in there to bust the water. Even last year when we put the barrel in the water and kept firewood in it all night and let it burn, thought we was doing good, but people was upset because we put a barrel in the bottom. So you cannot win on social media because you just can't. There's so many ways to do things, and people think if it isn't done this way, it's the wrong way, and you're wrong, and that's the worst deal.
Ricardo wanted to know about sweaters for sale, if there's still any. So in inventory, we still have on the cowboy, like not cowboy, the
Hoodies?
Cartoon hoodie that has the circle around it with all the cartoon characters. That one we have two in stock for medium. We have 2 extra large, 2 2X, and 2 3Xs left. And then for the Eddy Family Farm, the red logo.
I posted the website, Ricardo, if you need to go over there.
That we have about the same, 2, only 1 large, and we have 3 2Xs in that one.
Yeah, Debbie, we may be looking into a few more moderators later on. We was actually talking about that, means that we got a huge jump in subscribers this last week and a half. We got over almost 14,000 subscribers, and that's going to, y'all been here. Y'all know how we operate. We don't put up with any profanity, nothing mean or anything like that. And, a lot of people don't realize that. So we're just going to monitor it and see how it goes.
There's Stokes Family Ranch.
Hey, guys.
Eddy family, it's good to see y'all are staying warm. The weather is rough.
Yes, it is. I see y'all got some snow up there today.
Hey, Brandon, try a drill next time on the frozen ice. Might save your arm.
Well, I got a heater in there now, so we still had we had 2 heaters from last year, and then someone shipped us 2 more heaters in the middle of probably about 4 or 5 months ago.
Yeah, it
So,
was like way early,
but
or
hey,
way late.
I'm
But
very
yeah, we got
thankful.
them. We saved them. You're not far from hitting 71.
It's getting close. It's amazing, guys. Um, it's I don't know. I was kind of speechless when it happened. And if y'all have channels, and I've never experienced anything like this, even when we started our channel, it's about that feeling. But when we started a channel and got a shout out from Daniel and Keeping It Dutch, we got, I think, 2,000 from each, something like that, but never 14,000. That's crazy. Lloyd.
Lori, I've been listening, but I'm on the phone, so it's hard to type in the chat.
Hey, that's all right, Lori. I see that you're dealing with that super code with the animals as well.
Yep. Emma, $2.99 super sticker.
Well, thank you, Emma. We greatly appreciate that.
PVC shower curtains make a world of difference too.
Huh. Didn't know that. Yeah, Lori said past bedtime. Stokes said yes, past ours too. Yeah, we're just some late owls, and honestly, which we went and got the kids a TV today, so they got a TV in their room because today was crazy.
Yeah,
It's
Kayson
hard.
wanted to go outside, and we had to kind of force him to stay inside.
Yeah,
just about.
It's so hard for them to play in there because it's so small. So we went and got a TV. So tomorrow will be a lot better. And as y'all know, surgery is going to be in a couple days, and I'm starting to get kind of nervous over the whole deal. So time really flies when we go live, and enjoy visiting with y'all. So I know that after the live, I will edit, go to bed, wake up tomorrow, and can't wait to go to sleep and get to the doctor.
I'm just glad it's not like super early.
Are you going to get heaters? Yes, there's already heaters in the water tank. We talked about that in the video, but we had some issues with the mics, and I did not realize that got cut out. So if
I'm wondering if the being so cold is messing with it, kind of like heat messes with it some.
Yeah.
Some new subscribers might not know you were law enforcement and know the law. Yeah, that could be.
Yeah, we grab that cup of coffee over there, please.
Oh.
I love my Cowboy Badger Cinderella hoodie. Yes, they are awesome.
I can't find mine. I know they're in the camper, but it's hard to stay in there. It's so cold.
My grandpa used to say, you can please some people some of the time. You can never please all the people all the time. Yeah, that's a good saying. Yeah, I thought the barrel was a great idea as well. Hey, Tom, how are you? From Oregon.
Lawrence, Oregon. Do you have to do any pre-surgery tomorrow? No, he went in for his pre-surgery appointment like a week ago.
Yeah.
Or something.
Have you done a wheelie on? No, I haven't did no wheelie on the tractor. We're trying to get some video tomorrow. Yes, that's the deal is I'm pretty much done videoing for probably a week. There won't be no videoing for me. I'll be doing a lot of editing. I've got several, probably in the last 4 days, I've probably got about anywhere from 9 to, no, there's about 9 to 10 hours of video.
Do what you want and do it your way. You guys are doing a great job. Love your family. Love my hoodie, and the hubs loves his cat. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank y'all so much.
Marsha says, Minnesota here. I got my daughter a Great Pyrenees Lab mix a little over a year ago. Her name is Bean. She is chocolate brown. She is a heater, and she gets mad when she is made to come inside to her big entryway during frigid temps. She has doggy door to go in and out as she pleases. Keep up the good work.
Well, thank you. I think it knocked out 11 of her teeth. They had to be wiped. Wow,
Baby's mouth. Yeah,
that's
it
crazy.
was rough looking. These people that have nothing better to do than complain, I think you guys are great with your animals. They are healthy and reproducing. Keep doing what you are doing. I love the tractor. Can't wait to see Stephanie driving it.
Yeah, hopefully it'll warm up so we can start doing that.
You act like it's almost over and it's just the beginning of winter.
Lori said, congratulations on how you are doing with your channels. Well, thank you. We greatly appreciate it. It's been hard, but it's got its ups and downs. Just hope none of the goats chew on the power lines. Well, I tell you, if they do, they only do it once.
Praying for your surgery coming up on Tuesday next week.
Thank you. And I'm just joking on that. We haven't had no issues with that, though.
Did I put the cinder block in the water?
Yes.
Which it's weird. I mean, the only reason, I mean, obviously she got out, but that's because she was a little bit, she's older than like some of the babies. But just because some of those babies might get in there and might not be able to get out, I was like, yeah, we got to get that cinder block in there.
If I had to go to work tomorrow, I would be going to sleep. Yes. I've been watching y'all for a while, though I was subscribed. Oh, well, awesome. Thanks for subscribing. And so we just seen that they updated some things on lives. So now you got the button that you can push that the only person that can actually comment here is you've got to be subscribed to comment. So now we go in and push that button because if you're not subscribed, a lot of people, they just unsubscribe. So that way it shows if you're subscribed or not.
Please keep me in your prayers. I had total knee replacement surgery on December 19th, 2023. We'll do that.
We will definitely do that,
this
Stephanie.
Weather
is going to be rough, especially on that. Wow, Lori usually gets up around 4:30. I think I'd be going to bed too that early. It's 9 degrees here in Indiana. It must be that way all over.
What was wrong?
Hey, man.
Putting a barrel in the pond to keep it from freezing. I thought it was a slick idea.
They said that it allows rust to get in the water and contaminate the water.
But if we have to, I mean, we'll do it again because it did. Well, I don't know. It kept it. It didn't keep it completely thawed out.
But it did in that area.
Yeah, that area. My church is praying for you and your surgery.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, Debbie.
That's how I found you. One channel led to another. It gives me things to watch. I don't watch TV. Ruth, we're the same way. We don't watch TV neither. When I say the kids got a TV, they watch a lot of YouTube and watch movies, but there's nothing good on TV anymore.
No. Like tonight, I told them they wanted to watch YouTube. And I was like, no, this is the first time, and y'all only have about an hour before bed. I said, we're going to find one movie. Now, I told them every time we watch a movie, I give them 3 out of 4 have to agree to that movie. And then that's what they're going to be watching. And the one that doesn't want to watch it doesn't get to throw a fit because maybe next time he or she gets to watch it. So they ended up watching Minions. They wanted Minions, not the movie. It will go well, Brandon, and you've got all of us praying for you.
Yes. It will be at 8:15.
You going live tomorrow night?
Nope. We won't be going live for a little while. I say that, and then
I may go live while y'all can see him snoring in the background or something.
How do you like? I don't like it. Not at all. But they've got me a Durango. I should pick it up once I recover from my procedure.
I'm so pleased that you guys got a tractor. That was something you really needed, hoping that your house is started soon. I really hope so too.
Yes.
You guys, I watch your channel every day. You guys are amazing with your kids and animals.
Well, thank you, Amy. Yeah, a lot of people said they thought when they seen the truck come in, they thought we was talking about the house. I never thought about that.
That will be something that we will be ecstatic. You look like a farmer now. Get rid of that baseball cap and get a cowboy hat, and you're a real deal.
I can't wear a cowboy hat. I do have they did make a calendar for this year, and they chose the picture with me in a cowboy hat. No, that was last year. They chose the one where I wore a cowboy hat one time with the rest of the deputies.
I need one of those calendars.
Yeah, I'll get one.
Oh, it was last year though?
Yeah.
I still need one. We have heaters in our pig's water, but it can't keep up with the temps. Still having to break ice in the pig's water.
Wow. Well, we'll see what happens in the morning. And I believe a lot of it is going to probably because it's happened to work so hard because it was already frozen. Prayers for your gallbladder surgery. Thank you.
My husband, Tom, and we are in Oregon. Katie said. We have a horse rescue here down the road, and she's been called on so much. The cops bring the horses treats when they come.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome. Kevin posted a link. I seen it. I guess we're a little bit behind, but Kevin posted a link to the 1 million view video.
A little bit behind. There it is.
I seen it down on this one. Have the barn done yet? Yep.
Yep, the barn is done. The first one, not the second one. So what are your doggies? They are
Great Pyrenees.
Great Pyrenees. Eddy Family Farm, congrats on the new tractor. Please try to make something similar to what you made for the llamas. Yes, we're going to make something for the tractor and
the lawnmower
and the side-by-side. So it's probably not going to be fancy. It's probably going to be like the llama deal. Maybe later on we can get a barn kind of like Cassie and Gary did. I love that barn.
Me too.
Nope, the puppies are not. Mama took them out again.
Hang in there. This weather will go away, and then it'll start getting hot and humid.
Yes.
Yeah. I know we didn't get a lot of tornado weather this year. Not like we normally do.
Robin says, love watching all your videos on YouTube. I love watching it all the time. Love seeing the animals.
What's itching? It's snowing. Let's see if I can catch up to it. You scrolled off of that.
Sorry. I'm fixing to talk about this.
Surgery is
she
finally
went
it
public with it. So guys, I know there's and I know we're behind, and if we didn't answer it, repeat it. I know that a lot of y'all been asking about Robin with Phoenix Farm, and some of y'all probably already watched her video. And you know, we are all neighbors, and we live very close together, and we talk to each other all the time. Well, she has been battling cancer. She got diagnosed with cancer December 11th, I do believe, with colon cancer. And it's been crazy. When I told y'all, friends, we just lost one of the deputies, which is Ken down the cousin, and then Robin was diagnosed with cancer, and then all the stomach problems I was having. Y'all can only imagine what I was worried about. I posted Robin's link to her channel. She put out a video this evening talking about what's going on and what's the future for their family and what they're going to be doing. So if you are subscribed to Robin, go over and be sure to watch that video, because she goes into detail on all the way, well, when she started having symptoms and when she went to the doctor, and then what they're going to be doing to finish it up. Not only that, please keep them in y'all's prayers. They've got 3 kids, beautiful family. They've got a farm, and they grow all their vegetables and stuff. And both of them work full-time jobs. She's a school teacher, and he's got her husband Whitney's got a job. So keep them in y'all's prayers, guys. They really, really need them. I'm just glad that she decided to go public with it, and I know that we visited a couple times over it, and and she said she was, because I would always message her, and I'm like, no videos this week, no video today, and once we learned, I could understand what was going on, but definitely keep them in y'all's prayers, guys.
Yes. What did we have for dinner tonight? We had steak fingers and mashed potatoes and gravy and chicken noodles. I guess that's what those are called.
Yeah, noodles. People who put you down for what you do on the farm have never lived on a farm. Keep doing what is best for you. I know from example, I live on a 155-acre farm. Keep on keeping on. Good luck. Well, thank you so much. And you're right. Most of the people that's saying this stuff don't even own animals. They've just watched it on TV.
There's Out and About with Dave and Daisy. Said, hey, everybody.
How are y'all?
I said subscribed.
I watched Granger Smith's movie yesterday. Was just okay. You look like a real farmer. Granger Smith put out a movie. I didn't know he put out a movie. Oh, yes. I knew he was filming. Yes, never mind.
I thought I seen something about it. Derek says, hi, it's cold in Garrett County, Maryland, but the wind was blowing, but it's ice under the snow, but the ice is scrunchy, but me and Dad shoveled today.
Man, I'm glad we ain't doing no shoveling.
Yeah, that'd be rough.
Tony says, we are at -1 here in central Missouri. Wow, that ain't far from here. Good luck on your surgery. Love your channel. Well, thank you so much, Tony. I am broke. Are you outdoor hose bibs frozen? No, they're not frozen. Now, when we was busting ice, yes, they did freeze.
Yeah. Bedtime now for real this time. Not all, Brandon. Stephanie, keep up the good work. Not Lori.
Did I get a tiller for the tractor? No,
I
didn't think about that until just now. No, I didn't, but that will probably be something that we will have to go get.
Yeah, we'll probably get one right before.
Yeah.
Right before. I miss my big guardian dog this winter for sure. She would love winter, and when it was time to come in the house, she wanted to stay out, like, don't bother me. I'm with my peeps. Hello, guys. I hope you are all staying warm with this weather is awful. Love watching you guys. Keep these videos coming. That's one of the things I look forward to.
David said he has heated tape on his borderlines. Well, David, I just learned about this today. Sean actually sent me a link to the heated tape. Um, we're going to go try to find some tomorrow because there is a few spots I can actually get under here and get that on some of the pipe, the PEX pipe.
My husband's wondering why it's called a side by side. Because you sit side by side.
I don't know, Katie, to be honest with you. Yeah.
Want you guys a lot. Good luck on your surgery.
I do love Cog Hill's farm new barn as well. It's beautiful. But just one thing, a few things at a time.
The building for the tractor, etc., will serve purpose. Nicer can come later. Only so much a person can do.
Yes, you're right, Connie. And, I'm just so amazed on what we've been able to do. Um, I'm just still in shock.
Oh, the Stanley family. The snow is nice. I use the leaf blower to clear the driveways. Beat shoveling any day. Why is it nice and warm in my house, but cold between the sheets? Oh God, you know who said that?
Dean. I love watching your videos. Hope you're staying safe and warm. It is bitter here in Indiana. Oh, Dean says, I'm working on getting you a reality TV show. Wouldn't that be neat?
No,
I've seen that
we have enough reality.
Dusty Baker was on a TV show today. Not a TV show, some kind of show, something about Oklahoma. Maybe one day I will get on one of those. Because I do got quite a story. What happened to your unit you used to drive? There is actually another deputy that drives that unit that has Max.
Hi, that's the one you clicked on earlier for me to read.
Oh.
You keep scrolling up and down.
Well, I guess it's jumping up. I don't know.
We are getting some sleet and snow right now in Texarkana, Arkansas. Stephanie, you're right about side by side. They call it that because you sit side by side. I figure that's just one of those common sense things that just popped out of my head.
Your animals have snug shelter, time enough to build a barn after your house is built.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Stephanie, Brandon, you are sweet children. I have seen a few keyboard haters in some of your lives. Block them and move on. We love you all and love all. We love you all in your lives. Love and prayers from Granny E. All righty, thank you so much. And that's what we usually do.
Hey, Sherman.
Yes, that is what we usually do.
Will the kids help you with the chores when they can, Steph, while Brandon recovers?
Oh yeah, yeah. They're all about helping.
Yep.
Yeah, they.
Usually we give them their days because most of them want to be out there, but when they're all out there, they end up fighting over who gets to do what, and so usually I pick a day, and that's usually why when you do see the kids with me in live, usually it's not all of them. It's like one or two at a time because that's just how we've always done.
Hey, Sherman, I guess I missed you a while ago. Hope you and the family are doing well.
Just check the weather. We're at -1. Feels like -17. Yep.
Making it home. Hi, Eddy Family Farm. So pleased that you are totally in God's favor. Count your blessings, not your. Yes, you are right. Count your blessings, not your haters.
Kelly said, "Did you ever find out which kids were the ones that let the animals out?"
No. But we got cameras all over the place now.
I thought you quit the force.
I did. I work part time. I go out once or twice a week, or just if they have something they need help with. Love you and the kids. I like the videos, and I love seeing the animals. Yes, the animals are the best.
Bet Kayson's chores feeding the chickens.
Yes, he loves his chickens. Well, right now he's on chickens and trapping.
Yep.
Doris says, prayers, Brandon, that God guides your surgery and will be okay for you. Prayers for strength for Stephanie and the kids, that God will give them calmness and peace.
I think she's talking about to put up with you.
Yeah.
And have surgery. So, can we expect a video of Brandon coming out of anesthesia?
No, that's off limits. I sounded terrible that last go around.
The world may never know.
Amy says, you're doing something right when the haters come out of the cracks. Yes, you are. You're 100% right. It always seems like when a video takes off, it's getting ready to take off because the haters do get to hating. And it's crazy, but they do. Pat says, I missed the beginning. Are you having your gallbladder out? Yes. They will be removing that Tuesday. Hello, Brandon and Stephanie. Hope you and your children and all the animals are safe and warm. Prayers for the grid to be with you. Prayers for God to be with you during your surgery and quick recovery. Well, thank you so much. Jackie says, -6 windshield factors, -23. Brandon, prayers for your surgeries. And Steph, you are a very special wife, mother, and farmer. God is good. Yes, 100%.
Leighton fell out of bed.
Drunk while sleeping.
Yep. These super cold nights make the raccoons move a lot. Hope you get a few cage traps out.
Yeah, we've got a few cage traps out right now, so hopefully Kayson will catch something.
Brandon coming out of deep sleep won't be recorded. It's going to be live stream.
No. Hello from Illinois. Congrats on your new tractor. You deserve it. Well, thank you so much. I'm definitely enjoy it. Oh. Bet Brandon will be eating meals in bed. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I've never. Well, I did have one surgery on my elbow. Yeah.
Let's read Dean's right here. I gotta just hear it. Brandon, respond to the hate speech like this. Thanks a lot. Glad you don't like it so much that you keep coming back and watching more. Remember, hit that thumbs up.
Or hit that thumbs down. It's still the same.
So they don't worry too much while their best guy is having his surgery.
Yeah.
The roads are getting icy, Candy said. I'm like Dublin, had gallbladder removed at noon, and by 4:30 I was on my way home to do what I wanted. You got this. God bless.
I sure hope so. I know I'll be coming. The only way I won't come home that day is if they have to go in and do the old-fashioned. And if they do that, that means something went wrong. Hello from Kentucky. Stay warm. We are trying to stay warm. Shut that door.
My dad lives in Bayard, West Virginia, and his neighbor put a house in, but there's an alley by my dad's house, and me and him think somebody busted a town water pipe in the alley. Yeah, that could happen. Prayers, Brandon, for a successful surgery, a speedy recovery, 8 degrees and snow in Benton, Kentucky. Love both your channels and all your family. Thank you. Hi, Brandon, Steph. We are to have snow tomorrow night and Tuesday. Prayers for your surgery. The kids will help with the chores. Yeah,
Yes.
tomorrow we're supposed to have, or like a week ago, it said like Monday we were supposed to have some snow, but then yesterday it said we wasn't going to get any snow, and yeah, that's what it still says, that we're not going to get any snow, but we are going to get sun, and the highs is 21, so it's supposed to be warmer tomorrow than it was today, just not a whole lot.
Hello, Brandon, Steph. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Yes, we are, Tina. How long will the surgery last? I'm not for sure. I think she
They'll
said
tell us that day, but it
a
should
couple
just
hours.
be,
I think she said, or I don't remember.
I know the colonoscopy thing was like 30 minutes, but that's just checking. This, they're actually cutting and taking out. So I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you what, this lady, it's a woman doctor. She does all kinds of stuff.
She does the whole belly, the area.
She does
The
that scope down
gastrology.
the throat and the colonoscopy deal. I'm sure they use a different deal on that. I hope so. That thing they put down your throat.
Oh. A lot of times they do that to keep you breathing, though. Even kids.
I remember the first time with the mouth, they had me bite down on something. They put that mask on me. I was like, I ain't going to be able to do this. You better hurry up and turn this stuff up because I'm going to panic. And I was all out. I woke up thinking, oh, it's over.
Yeah. It's like a deep sleep, but it's like you didn't even get a sleep at all because they put you to sleep and you're right awake.
It's like you close your eyes and you're back awake.
Yeah.
And you're actually not out. They don't put you completely out. It's a blocker to your brain.
Yeah. See, when I had my, when I got my tubes tied, I had to put my arm straight out like this, and it wasn't strapped, like they didn't tie them, but the strap went over my arm, and I just had to put it through so that I can't go like this. So that was kind of rough. Ginger says, been quite the day. I cleared off 2 elderly neighbors' vehicles of more than 12 inches of snow, between 25 and 30 inches in the last week. By the time I was done, my pants were frozen, and so was my hair. Praying you heal quickly and completely. Still asking for prayer, dealing with a kidney infection. Ginger, we will keep you on the prayer list.
Yes. Well, thumbs down, cancel thumbs up. We could always hit both. No, it's one or the other.
Yeah.
I'd rather have more thumbs up than, yeah.
Praying for you and the baby. Stay safe and warm. Your animals will be fine. They will huddle together and most likely will stay in the trees out of the wind. Mama goats will lead their babies to warm and dry spots. As long as you have some hay or straw in the coops, the chickens will huddle together and stay warm too.
Yeah, so all of our mamas, they have their babies. They're in the barn.
They're in the barn area.
And then the goats are in the hut out front. And if they're not in the hut out front, they're in front of the barn, out of the wind. Mm-hmm. And the llamas and donkeys. Yesterday they sit outside all day long, and right now we can go out there with the light, and they're outside.
Yeah.
The baby is the only thing that went in that barn,
and really just went in and came right out.
So
we're gonna have to put some goats in there. They'll use it.
Yeah.
Put half of the goats in there or something like that. You need to rest. Don't get too carried away at first.
No, because I've talked to a lot of people that has had the procedure and like 4 or 5 days had passed and they're out there picking up stuff. Well, they have to go back in because they got hernias and stuff now. I'm not going to do that.
Yes, Jacob, the kids are out of school for Martin Luther King tomorrow. And then I'm hoping, especially since we're not supposed to get any snow, that school's going to be in for Tuesday, because If not, Nana and Papa's gonna have 7 kids to watch Tuesday, and I don't want to put that on them. So they, I'm really hoping school is in, because I don't have to. We can drop the kids off at school or drop them off at the bus stop before we actually have to leave for his appointment.
Well,
I think y'all did a
Michelle
great
said
job.
hers lasted 30 minutes.
It was there spoiled.
I think you did doing a
I read
great
it
job,
half and half.
and the animals are spoiled. Yes, we have a lot of comments say they get too much feed, and then it's just crazy.
I am happy that you received your heavyweight helper of a tractor. All you need now is a surprise visit for the beginning of your house being built. That would warm all your hearts up.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
You're right.
I would be like, my heart would drop probably. Great to see things are going so well for you all. We're sure your medical situation will turn out fine too. We'll be praying for you. God bless, Jim and Ron.
All right,
Hey.
thank you, Jim.
It's the same scope, just sanitized. Kidding.
Oh, I don't know why I didn't think about that until just now.
I have a hernia the size of football. I'm getting out on the 26th.
Oh my
that's
goodness.
huge. Wow.
That is big.
Waddle Family Outdoors. We have a little over an inch of snow in Kentucky. A little over an inch of snow. And it's still snowing. Derek says because there was a crane in the alley when the house came into the dad's neighbor house, and they had a cement truck come in the alley, but the water line busted a couple of years ago.
Wow. Them cement trucks are heavy. All the kiddos are in bed right now.
Like I said before, this will give you relief. I would.
Huh?
Or turn that. Where was I? The kids are in bed, like Brandon said. My mom had this surgery, and it was only 2 little holes, if I remember correctly. She had it in 1978. Yeah, they told him he would have 3, but the one is in the belly button, so it's not going to really be noticeable. So pretty much the 2 holes. Is it normal?
No, it's broke.
Oh. Alright. Like I said before, this will give you relief, and God bless you. In South Dakota, been windy and terrible cold here. Love how you share all your stuff.
Yes, that's the only way to do it. Because when we pulled up out here a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, we had 0.
John says if she delivers babies, you're seeing the wrong doctor.
I don't think she delivers babies. That's Dr.
McLean.
Dr. McLean. Dr. McLean delivered all of our kiddos.
Well, 3 technically.
Yeah, he come in that morning and he said, "I'm Dr. McLean, and
if you
just
see me, it's bad," or something like that. What was it?
I don't remember where I was going with that.
Oh, you do too.
Something about I was kind of went like that. If you see me again, it's not good. 0 degrees here in Arkansas, about 2 inches of snow. That is a lot of snow.
I live alone and lost power the other day. I am looking into getting a power source. I know you have showed us some. What was the name of them, and do you have a code for them?
Yes, and if you'll shoot me an email, I will see. I'll help you choose what you need, which one you need, by what you're wanting to run. Email me at Eddy Family Farm, and I will make sure you get the right one. and the best one.
What's the deal with Badger and Princess Layla? He was just kind of he hasn't ever seen her before. I mean, he's seen her through the fence, but he's never like seen her like outside the fence. So it was just really getting acquainted. But they're normal now.
On said, when I had a heart procedure, I asked the physician if he was going to start, and he laughed and said, "We are done." Yeah, that's about the way it is.
Llamas love the cold.
They
Yes.
sure do.
Absolutely important to rest after surgery.
Yeah, because that's the deal. Is she said they will be going through your muscles up here or something like that.
Surgery always takes longer than expected because they don't tell you about all the prep time, initial recovery. So make sure you allow some extra hours. Yeah, that's what they usually tell us is, I know with the kids' appointments, they're like, the surgery is actually like 30 minutes, but by the time he gets into recovery and all the prep and everything's done, it's like an hour and a half. So
I know one time we took Leighton to the doctor for his teeth, yes. And they had to put him asleep, and they gave me this mask, and I put it on his mask, and that doctor was like, "No, you're going to have to push it harder." And I pushed it, and, he started squirming backwards, and he's like, "You're going to have to push it harder." And I'm like, "I can't do that. There's no way. You're going to have to do it." And then I think
I was holding him down.
Oh, yeah. Steph was holding him down, and I was the mask. I told the doctor, "You're going to have to do it." I felt like I was smothering him.
Yeah, he was like 3 or 4 years old.
Yeah.
And we didn't know at the time. He drank Gatorade all the time. And that's when we switched to Gatorade Zero a long time ago. But, yeah, they told me I'm going to have to hold him down, just put him in my lap, his legs in between mine, cross my legs, and hold his arms like this. And Brandon is going to put the mask on his face, and he's going to breathe that in to put him to sleep. But since he's going to be in a deep sleep, he will start shaking. And I don't know if they said it looks like a seizure. I remember the word seizure, but that's pretty much what it was. He looked like he was having a full-blown seizure in my arms, and that was really scary. But we've never taken him to that doctor again.
No. Anyone know the name of this Robin person's channel? Yes, it's I'll post it again. It's Phoenix Farm. They're our neighbors, and we help convince them to start a channel as well. They are a great family. I just posted the link. Definitely keep them in your prayers. And I wanted to say that before, but I did not know if she was going to put it out there. That's not my response. It's not my part to say that, not until it's out. And a lot of time with creators, most creators, I would say here in Oklahoma, they all have phone numbers to. I mean, if I don't have a phone number to somebody, I know how to get a hold of somebody for them to get a hold of somebody. So there's ways to always make sure it's safe for me to talk about something on the channel, because I don't want to be the one to let something out. That's even like when I go, like we went and did a video with Daniel, and that's when we picked up the goats. So afterwards, on the way over there, we knew it was going to be a collaboration. We knew it was going to film. Once we come home, I edited my video. I sent it to Daniel, sent him the title, the thumbnail, and made sure that he was good with everything, because that's just out of respect what you do to a creator to make sure they're good with that. Now, that's just what I do, just to be, yeah, I don't know why.
The belly button's where they pull the gallbladder through. I thought that was where they put the scope to look.
I'm not for sure. Ed said, "You got a knife for that puck?" No, I've got some, but I'm learning these all these new little pockets. There's a pocket for a pen.
I know. I should have probably waited and just got mine when you got those ones. There, I know, but it would be warmer if that big opening was slipped off. We have a lot of trouble with city pipes freezing and bursting here in Central Texas. Limestone and sand keeps them from burying pipes deep enough.
Yeah.
That's kind of like this big casino hotel. It shut down because the pipes froze 2 years ago, and it hasn't reopened. I think it's been 2 years, right? It wasn't last year.
Yeah. Brandon, the best way to get out of bed is to roll over on your left side.
That would be
and
your
then
way.
push your right hand and arm slowly to get okay, I got you. Yeah, that's going to be good. I'm going to go turn that heater off real quick. I'm starting to get nervous about it.
Mm-hmm. But the hardest part of Brandon's recovering will be not being able to drive for a while. Yeah, because you won't be able to drive either. I have to be your chauffeur. I just see my blue tongue when I was talking. Wasn't sticking my tongue out at y'all.
Got to turn this heater off. I'm getting a little nervous.
Sadly, I have an unwanted visitor coming tomorrow, and I will need to try to transform myself into something resembling a human. So I will have to abandon ship and go to bed. All right, Neil, get some good rest. Good night. Hurry up and shut that dude. Oh, and you're gonna leave it open.
Gotta get my light.
I feel it. I'm glad I put my jacket on. Brand Stephanie, I love watching your channel and videos. Your children are wonderful and are growing so fast. Also, I love all the happy and healthy. Praying that your surgery goes well. Good night is 4 below in here in Indiana. Have fun with that tractor. I don't like that mask too. I couldn't breathe that on. Oh yeah, I wouldn't. It's scary. A friend had her teeth cleaned, got bacteria infection with staph infection last week. I never knew you could get a bacterial infection from teeth cleaning. I didn't think you could do that either. All right, Waddle Family Outdoors. I sent you a Facebook message. I had a couple questions I wanted to ask. Your best bet, if you really need to get them answered, is to email us, though, because we get way more Facebook messages than we do emails, and a lot of times we don't get to answer them as quick as if you wanted to have an answer more quickly. It took 6 weeks to go back to work after my umbilical hernia surgery. Let's see. Make sure I don't miss anything. FYI, the belly button usually changes its shape. Mine looks like a half circle now. I'm gonna have to take a picture of your belly button before you go in.
Wow.
They say sometimes it changes shapes.
Huh.
Godspeed with your upcoming surgery. You will be blessed and fine.
I have faith.
Stephanie, are you going to learn to drive the new tractor? Yes, you bet I am. I'll drive it better than Brandon. Is it Phoenix Farms in Oklahoma?
Yes, that is
Yes.
Phoenix Farm.
Yes, Sharon.
I didn't say the channel name. I just said I'll post the link. My bad.
Tiffany, yes, we can see your comment. I need to look at some Facebook ones since you left. We're getting winter snow now.
William Jackson, prayers for speedy recovery. You will feel much better afterwards. Yes, I hope so. Yeah, I posted that a little bit ago. I'm way down here.
Yeah, we're down at the bottom. picture of his belly button. It didn't change the shape of my belly button after my gallbladder surgery. My gallbladder surgery was done laparoscopic, easy surgery. I was up and about that day. That's what I think is going to be. That's what's going to happen. But you gotta think of the worst so that when it's not that bad, you're like, oh, this is easy peasy.
61 days till the Okie Homestead Expo. It is. It's getting close.
I know it's almost time for me to start calling people for babysitters. Brand, just do not try to eat a big cheeseburger after surgery. It will make you very sick.
Yeah, I'm going to have to eat slowly on that.
You're not going to ask for steak, biscuits, and gravy, are you?
No.
We had a blizzard come through for almost 3 days. Our temperature was negative 45 with wind chills.
Cow.
Last night. Stay warm, you all.
Wow.
I'm not complaining about our 6 degrees now. Do you like spicy foods? He has always liked spicy foods, but
I haven't been eating them.
Since he's been hurting, he just figured the best thing is to not eat them. Don't mess up our Wi-Fi.
Yeah. I did eat some spicy foods one night she cooked, and it tore me up. Like, it hurt really bad.
And it wasn't that bad. It was just Dorito casserole.
Yeah.
But it was bad enough to put you down.
Yeah.
Hey guys, is there something you could put over the opening of the barn where the goat mamas and babies stay? It might help stay warmer. It actually stays pretty warm in there.
Yeah.
It's because that is the south side. So the wind, I mean, obviously it's going to be a little bit cooler because it's cold outside, but the wind is not going in there at all. And the wind is what's actually freezing everything up.
Yeah.
What's it like starting a YouTube channel?
It's a lot of fun. It really depends on what, let me read this real quick. I tried to send a super chat, not allowed. I want to help you guys. Need the biggest enters. I'll usually your code. Yeah, I'm not for sure what's going on with that, but don't feel the need to do that. What's it like to start a YouTube channel? Well, there's several ways. When we first started the YouTube channel, it was just building wooden flags and just enjoying content and just growing. And
I thought he was weird.
Yeah, she thought I was weird, and it just kind of started slowly changing. I kind of went with the flow of the people. They wanted to see more of the family, and then that's when the family got involved. And next thing you know, we ended up changing our channel name to Rustic Woodwork and Family. Now, a lot of people don't realize that there is a lot of work that goes into a YouTube channel. You just don't post videos and that's it. No, there's a lot of work. There's a lot of editing. You're definitely going to have to dedicate some time if you do.
When they pulled my gallbladder out, they tore my belly button. That hurt so much. The tear of my belly button and the air that belly full of is the worst. Yes, and that's why we have the heating pad, and that's what helped me the most, and the pillow, pushing the pillow on your stomach.
The real OG said, "What about the wag bars?" So I don't eat many wag bars anymore. Once wag bars come out with the wag bites, I started eating the wag bites. And once I started having gallbladder problems, I had to stop eating the wag bites because I like the ones with the jalapeno and cranberry. So, what are you looking at?
It's like a button thing, but what's that for?
I don't know. So I haven't been eating many. Bonnie says,
Yes, that was my experience as well. So the more that I moved around, the more it helped. Yeah, the more you get that gas out of your system, the more you will feel better.
did not see the link. I will share the link again if you're talking about the channel.
Eat mashed potatoes, chicken and rice, potato soup. You can get a lot of that potato soup.
Yeah, I like that.
I just get a progressive. It's in the can potato soup. I can make potato soup too.
Actually, yeah, let's make that tomorrow.
The one I used to make.
Yeah, the one with a lot of bacon bits and
Yeah.
cheese. Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't done that in a long time. Stephanie, from one woman to another, you are the brains of the farm. I'd love to watch all of you. Thanks,
Yes,
Dan.
yes, she does amazing. And that's what kind of blows my mind when we get comments like she can get a camera stand to help, or does she do anything on the farm? I'm just like, obviously you have not watched videos. Um, there's a lot that goes on behind scenes that we do not show. Um, you're getting you're seeing 20 to 30 minutes of our life, which that is 4 or 5 hours edited down to that. But I keep saying, and hopefully the surgery goes good. One day I am going to record us when the kids go to school, the whole day. When we wake up, from the time we wake up, what we do, just show y'all what we actually do. Obviously, it ain't going to be the whole day. It'll be cut down in sections. Like we get up, drink a cup of coffee, go to the editing computer, because I'm usually at the computer. We'll go out and feed first, and then I come back and I'm at the computer for 3 to 4 hours. And I try to get off the computer by 11:30 or noon, and then I'm out in the field the rest of the day.
And then my morning is usually, well, I wake up about 5:50 to 6 o'clock every morning, get the kids dressed for school, get them to the bus stop, come back home, and it depends on like if I have to get a video out that day, or if there's little things around the house that needs to be done. If there's just nothing to do, I'll go back to sleep. I'll get back in bed and I'll wake up. I try to set my alarm for about 9:30, just to give me another couple hours at least. And sometimes though I'll be completely kicked out, and it'll be 10 o'clock, or like with this ear problem, I slept that whole day.
Jeff, I won't try to help anymore. Thanks for. No, I'm not telling you not to do your blessing, but I just don't want people to feel they have to do that. So yeah, please don't take that the wrong way.
Did I have a career before becoming a farm wife and mother? So I've worked at mostly daycares. Well, I say daycares. I've only worked at one daycare, but I worked there for, how long was I there?
4 or 5 years.
Yeah, something like that. From the time they opened till I was just kind of done with it. Kind of what happened was COVID happened, and then they had to shut down for a while, and then just it was bad. But I feel that was kind of my calling at first, because kids is my passion, little kids, and that's just what I hear from people that I'm really good with their kids. And yeah, a lot of people were really sad to see me go, and I still see them we're still Facebook friends and stuff like that.
It's amazing when a guy starts making a little money on YouTube, the wives start to come around. Ask Daniel. Yeah,
I don't care about the money.
It is a lot at first, because don't get me wrong, pocket watch. We used to give Daniel a hard time. We did, and I was one of them. I mean, I'm not going to say I didn't when he was filming and his gardening stuff, but I would have never dreamed 5 years down the road I would be doing the same thing.
I wish I knew you was having this problem, Brandon. My wife makes this soup that has made her gallbladder better and no surgery.
Oh, really?
Huh.
Wow.
My chocolate chip cookies I made.
Because if I wanted to decided to have a YouTube channel, I would video fire trucks, helicopters, trains, and big trucks. Yeah, I mean it's cool. It's just one of those deals. Like if that's what you're into, jump into it. It's a lot of fun.
That slit in your overalls is where you put on carpenter pins through, I guess.
Hmm.
Mm.
Yes, homemade potato soup is the best. Doesn't hurt to add a little bit of bacon bits. It's
Well, the
called
kind
beet
of
soup.
bacon we would use though is the kind not real bacon. Like it tastes real bacon. It's called real bacon, but I'm not gonna fry it up and stuff because you don't need all that grease.
Yeah. Canned tomato products, fruits, oranges, soda, and lemonade cause gallbladder issues for me. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I had my gallbladder out 3 days later. I was at the hospital while my son had his first born. Felt just fine.
Well, I'm glad you got to be there then.
Yeah, it's neat.
That's not a buttonhole, Steph. It's there to hook Brandon's pacifier down.
Anytime this lady can change a tire on her car, she done her work. So that tells you what a hard worker she is.
I
Yes.
wonder if that's what they were talking about the other day. Remember, someone said something about I put a tire on, but I completely forgot about putting the actual tire on. Yeah, so. Everybody should know how to put their own tire on, for real. Like, you don't have to expect a man to do it.
Scam Fam said, Brandon, people have no idea
what a stay-at-home mom, wife, and farmer does. Farm life isn't for everyone. It's a lot of work.
It is.
It is.
It's more than what I expected.
You don't just have the 4 kids. You have these kids. You got a husband. You got 10 or 15 kids outside, plus their parents. Ed says, I had a dream. Martin Luther King Jr. that Brandon has a meetup at his new house on the farm in 2025.
Hey, don't. That could happen. I do. Once we do get our house built, we are going to hold something here, and it will. We will pick. I don't know how we'll do it, but yes, we will definitely do something. Try not to eat fatty or spicy, and don't overeat because it could start an attack. You're an awesome mom. Absolute. You're calling.
Brandon and Stephanie, it's very clear you are both hardworking and kids are not afraid to get stuck in helping. How hard is it to start a farm? It's really just get a few animals.
Just a few animals, and you just gradually
build up.
It just takes time, but
I think animals is where it starts. Animals, and then that's when you have to buy different equipment for those animals and stuff. I like there's something in this jacket. Sticker.
I could use a bit of extra income. Can't wait till my channel gets out there. Yes, so that takes a very, very long time. I think we was probably a year and a half, maybe, before we even got monetized.
How cold is it in your tiny house if you guys are dressed like that? Me, I'm just actually, I'm like in between cold and hot, not really. So I just kind of slipped the jacket on. He's been outside, like he had to go turn the heater back off and stuff like that. So he just hasn't undressed yet. So it's actually not that bad. It's probably what 69 ish. You think?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Something like that.
So Dean says if you start a channel, just do your videos and don't look at the numbers. Just enjoy what you're doing. That is, you nailed it right there. Because when you first start a video, don't your first 30 videos, 50 videos, don't expect them to be 500 or more or 1,000 views, because YouTube is, it's a that they will put your content in front of things, but you have to work at building it up first. And I know a lot of people, and I didn't understand this at the time because Daniel and Sean both told me this. Even at the beginning, Daniel did give me a shout out at the beginning because he said he would. And I went and got a channel started. And a few months later, he gave me a shout out. But exactly what they told me was, here's the deal. You do not want any more shout outs until until you get more comfortable behind the camera. Because if you get a shout out from somebody and you're not up to par, you only get one chance at those new subscribers. So you want to win them in. And it's the same deal like back then was, when I had 3,000, 4,000 subscribers. Don't expect to go to a channel that's got 50,000 subscribers and expect them to do a collaboration with you. I mean, you try to meet with channels in your same, number and niche. The niche has got a lot to do with it, but it just, you slowly just gain and gain. Because believe it or not, I know I do this. Daniel does it. Sean does it. Kevin does it. And the Walker Farm Fam does it. And me and Cassie talks about it all the time because we enjoy helping other channels, smaller channels. And I get a great feeling out of it when I speak of a small channel on one of our videos and we send y'all over there, and to see their reaction on their next video is absolutely amazing, to see how excited they are because they are so pleased and blessed for those 100 subscribers or 200 or 500 subscribers that went over to the channel. And I think that's what it's all about, is to help one another. And I've always said I will never forget where I come from. I will never forget.
Kevin says we like to sleep at 65, so it's pretty warm in there. Laugh out loud. Lemon, wow, Stephanie, your hair has grown so much. Is it down to your waist yet? No, to me, I feel like it's not growing because it's about, I guess, I don't know, middle of my back. But I'm used to it being past my waist, and that's what I'm trying to get it back that way. But I'm not one to go and take all these herbs and stuff like that to try to grow my hair out. I've never done that. I don't feel like that's that healthy.
Granny E says, I can't change a tire or much else. I was 17 when I married my hubby, 54 years. I went from daddy taking care of me, from me to my hubby. I'm a pretty sheltered old lady. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
What kind of music and editing software do you use for your videos?
I use Femoral 9, and I use I don't remember my music thing I use. I'll have to write that down next time I get into it.
I'm so over this cold weather. Me too. Pierce says, I forgot y'all were live. Laugh out loud. Can't forget that we're live
Yeah.
because we're on for 2 hours.
Waddle Family Outdoors says, thanks for announcing our channel on your other live. We greatly appreciate. You're more than welcome. Like I say, it's amazing to help others that, we watch a lot of small channels. It ain't just big channels that we watch. We watch new stuff because we want to meet new people. And we got a family we're going to do a collaboration with. And I've said this a couple weeks ago, and they're from Michigan. And it's going to be a pretty neat collaboration. But you know what? I've watched a lot of his content. I enjoy it. It's things that we do on the farm, and it's going to be awesome.
Derek says, when I'm 18 in 2028, I hope I don't have hair then because I don't like hair because I get too hot with hair. That's why mine's up quite often, actually.
Yeah.
Wintertime, it's because I don't like my hair's down and I know it's pretty and stuff,
We're doing
but
great.
It's been, because it's cold, it like the static electricity from it like pierces my face and I'm just done with it.
Dean says one of our biggest things about making a YouTube channel is learning what YouTube allows. Follow the rules. Yes, you're 100% right because there's certain words that are triggered. It sure is.
Pierce says, I agree with that. I watch a lot of people. I'm by far not a big channel, but I love supporting other people. I hope I can get a bigger channel so I can help people out as well.
You will get there, buddy. You just keep on. One thing that is hurting you right now is your age. And but hey, you need to be proud where you're at today because there's a lot of people out there your age that couldn't do that. Brandon, I grew up on the farm in the 70s and 80s. We didn't have half the stuff that is available nowadays to do farm work. It's expensive to start a farm, and you still have chores after animals. Yes, you're right. And that was the deal. Getting all the animals was amazing, but it's a lot of work too.
Do any of the puppies have future homes yet?
Yes,
we have four of them are gone.
Yeah.
Now, was it a boy or girl with Nick and Zoe?
I think it was a boy. Yeah, it was a boy.
I think so.
Yeah. So we got 2 boys and 2 girls that are already spoken for deposits.
Or 3 girls.
3 girls already with deposits down. If you're interested in one, definitely send us an email. They are going quick.
With deposits down, it's 2 girls.
Yeah.
I was talking about we're keeping 1, so we still have 1 girl left and 5 boys. 4 boys. How many boys you say?
4. I have to look at the notebook.
I just use my phone gallery app to edit my videos. I'm still looking for a local friend to tutor me in how to use proper video editing software. This old lady needs to be shown how. Okay, that's all I use. I use the iPhone iMovie to edit all of my videos. Now I did use on one of the videos recently. I used Brandon's software just because it was Was that one a ad video or why did I have to?
I don't remember. I think
it was just really long. I think, but I used it. Oh no, half the video was on your phone, half the video was on my phone. So we just uploaded it all to the computer and did it that way. And I mean, it's pretty much the same way. It looks a lot harder because there's a whole lot of buttons you can push on the actual software. But I like just using my simple phone, the iMovie.
It's actually 5 degrees here now.
How is Jerry?
Jerry's doing good. He's got him 2 friends, and he's doing awesome. Yeah, but I haven't been building very much fence around him.
If you come to Michigan, you need to meet Dr. Paul.
Dr. Paul, huh?
Any more predator problems? Kayson caught something.
Yeah.
That one's not out yet.
Kayson did catch something.
But there hasn't been nothing else. I'm back. Hey, wanted to say, Brandon, my prayer warriors are praying for you on Tuesday. All is going to be fine. Steph, we are praying for you and the children. God bless you all.
Well, thank you, Katie. We greatly appreciate that.
He uses InShot to do his editing.
Never heard of that. It's 2 degrees here in Norman. Wow. Kevin says
Jerry have been mending fences.
It is. And for y'all that don't know, Jerry actually was born in Arkansas, and that is his first owner, Our Way Out. Kevin and Kimberly.
Was that your feet?
Yeah. Kevin and Kimberly are the proud farmers that raised Jerry.
So y'all know where he came from.
Yes. And I'm sure you could probably find some of their older videos. A lot of their older videos may have Jerry in it as well. Let me see here. Kevin, you got some old videos with Jerry in it on your farm?
Do you? Where do the turkeys go at night? They roost over by the chickens' coops. That's where they go.
They roost right beside Cowboy.
He said, yeah, we should have a couple.
All right. I've just posted the link to their channel if y'all want to go see where Jerry come from. That's where Jerry came from.
Upstate Solar says, I feel bad that we still got decent weather here, still in the 40s.
Well,
See, that's what 5 degrees is weird for southern Oklahoma.
Yes, that it is.
We think cold is in the low 30s, maybe high 20s. We're not used to this 5 degrees, so we are freezing down here in the south.
So they taught Jerry. Yep, they sure did, Ed. PC said, I just subscribed to Our Way Out. Yes, they're an awesome family. When we go up north, we get to visit with them, and I think every time we've been up there, we've got to visit with them. How are the ducks? You mean the geese? The geese are no longer here.
Michael says, hey, Stephanie, did you ever find an app to keep track of the goats? Yeah, there's another YouTuber that uses Cattle Max. He has a cattle ranch he uses for his cows.
Yes,
we did get my goat manager that someone referred us to, but we haven't actually, really, I don't think we've had time to actually enter all the information in there because they ask specific stuff.
But once we get it all entered in there, it's going to be awesome.
Awesome, yeah.
Now, Kevin said, nope. He learned those new hat at his new home. I don't think so.
Who, from Oscar?
-6 in Michigan right now. Oh, wow.
Here in Seattle, it's 12 degrees after yesterday's tip. I think I'll get a swimsuit.
Wow, that's crazy. Jack says, Ed, I was thinking the same thing.
I was wondering if Cowboy came into this tool shed at night, laugh out loud. No, but we do have one of the weird-looking chickens, like the frizzle or whatever you call it. One of them actually come in at night. They sneak in and roost up on top. Now, tonight, Oscar was in there. We try to keep the door shut, but it doesn't always get stayed shut. So every so often we'll find some chickens or goats, or now the goats are up, so we don't have to worry about it. But Oscar was in there earlier when I went to get milk for dinner, and I just couldn't kick him out.
No, he's still in there.
Yeah, I couldn't kick him out, so I just left him in there because it's a windbreak. So I just.
Becky said, "What happened to the geese?" Well,
they
as y'all seen
Talk
in a
too much.
lot of Stephanie's videos, and there's going to be a few of my videos come out, that it is hard to hear with the geese, and we still own them. We just took them down the road. They are at Marie's house, and they got a pasture to themselves, all by themselves.
Yeah.
So
We took them out and put them in the pond area, but they still wanted to come up to us. We've heard that they will get quieter the more that y'all are around them because they're just not used to us, but I ain't got that kind of time right now. Will Bushwhacker be getting another calf buddy?
maybe later on, maybe.
Phoenix Farms.
That is the name of their channel, Phoenix Farms.
Steph, I wanted to ask, how are your feet doing? What does the doctor say is wrong? I have noticed from time to time you can see you're hurting. Did I skip that appointment? No, they canceled it.
Mm-hmm. The doctor was gone.
Yeah. So yeah, they're doing better actually. I've been wearing those inserts all the time now, pretty much, and they've been doing better. Not 100%, but better.
Uncle Rocky said, Brandon, can you put a backhoe attachment on your new tractor? I think so. I have the hydraulics and stuff, but I do not like the backhoe stuff on those tractors. It's hard to operate. It is really, really hard to operate. Daniel says, stick to paper for tracking. Computers have tendency to fail. Yes, you are right about that. And we do have it on paper, but we'll write it on paper outside, then we'll transfer it back in. It's just with a lot of goats, it's hard to keep track with everything on paper. But we're getting there. We're figuring it out.
I wonder if I forgot about this.
Well, one day you drove all the way up there and they said the doctor was gone.
Yeah, that was Monday, and they rescheduled it for Thursday.
Well, if it's Thursday, you missed it.
Yeah.
Or this coming up Thursday?
No. But how would I have missed it?
I don't know.
I don't know. I think I did. I'll have to call them Tuesday. That's their fault. I drove all the way up there, and
yeah. I
hope
hope
all goes well with surgery and the weather warms up, making it easier on Stephanie with the animals.
Yes.
Good night. God bless you and your family. I will try to watch every live stream.
Well, thank you, Derek. I hope you have a wonderful evening as well.
I need to just set up a recliner in the barn for Brandon.
Yeah.
Because that's where he'd rather be anyways.
I like it in the barn.
Good night, Cindy.
Yes, good night. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight, Cindy.
Tonight's the last night pretty much of our extreme cold. Right now we're at negative 38 and warming up Tuesday. That's negative 36 for you.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what
Prayer
ours
for Robin,
isn't.
yes.
Ours is starting to warm up finally, but it's still cold. Well, I've been busy getting stuff done on our house, and I've been on a tight schedule, so I haven't made any videos. Not to mention it's been cold. Laugh aloud.
Yes. Brandon, you can always print a paper copy of the goat tracker. Yeah, I did see that. No, I know what you mean on that, Josh.
You can use your tractor to pull fence post.
Yep.
Where my sister and brother-in-law are right now, they have 3 feet of snow on the ground with some 5-foot drifts. They are in farm country right now in lower Michigan. All right, Pierce is going to bed. Gonna check traps tomorrow.
Going to check traps. Good luck, buddy. Kevin.
Brandon was working you too hard is why you missed it.
Yep.
Probably so.
Was getting ready for this storm, I bet.
Did you get a post hole tool for your tractor?
No, we didn't get that. So those we'll probably get later on as we need them. Just right now, we just got honestly, I forgot all about the tiller.
Yeah, that would have been something that we normally would. We almost forgot the back, or not the backhoe,
The
the
brush hog.
brush hog.
Brandon, hope you don't get called out again.
Good
No,
night, Jackie.
hopefully not.
The goats would be in the recliner. They'd be in the recliner with him.
Bonnie said, Steph, the doctor should send appointment reminders. It's easy to get busy. I always need appointment reminders from doctors. Yes.
Yeah, that's what they did, because I drove all the way there, which is about 45 minutes, and as soon as I got in the town, I get a phone call. The doctor's not going to be there. Can I come back at like 2:00 in the evening? And I was like, no, I can't do that because my kids will be getting out of school. So they set it up for Thursday, and I guess I just completely, that was pretty much my reminder call, was from Monday to Thursday, but that's four sleeps.
Yeah.
Brandon, I hope you don't get caught. Oh, you already read that.
We're in Oklahoma. There are more than one. I don't know what we talked about there.
I don't either. More than one. I don't know. We'll be warming up to 30 degrees Fahrenheit on Wednesday, and we'll be getting more snow. As my dad used to say, it'll get warm enough to snow.
Yeah, that's no lie. All right, guys, we're coming up on about 2 hours here, and we didn't get interrupted tonight with the Wi-Fi or anything like that.
I think it was the wind.
Yeah, the wind was pretty bad the other night. But we had an awesome night. And like I say, thank y'all so much for coming in and enjoying the evening with us. We always have a great time visiting with y'all. Learning things, talking to y'all, answering questions, because a lot of times it's so hard to go through and answer all the comments in the comment box. We do sometimes if we got time, but other times this is the best place to answer them. And yeah, so it says code here in Missouri.
Kevin says, okay, this catches you up for last week. Now you got to take care of this week.
Yeah, we might not have one this week. We'll just see how things go. My furnace went out, got it fixed 12 hours later. Thankful to the service guy. I imagine they're really, really busy at this time of the night, this time of the year. Yeah. So, anyways, guys, thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. Be sure to stay warm because it's going to get cold, especially here in Oklahoma and north and east and west. Everywhere. So, anyways, y'all have a wonderful night. God bless.
Night.